So a little while back, Auxbeam sent us some off-road lights to test out on our rigs. Well, we must have done something right because Auxbeam was nice enough to send us another pair of lights to test out on our rig right here. We're gonna open this thing up, we're gonna install them, and then we're gonna go test them out and see how they work at nighttime. These lights are the 4-inch, 92-watt, 8,960 lumen combo beam side shooter LED square pod lights with amber day running light options, the VMAX series. These retail for right around $150 from Auxbeam on their website. Check the description, we'll have a coupon code there for you to get a little bit of a deal on these things. We have a harness here complete with an on and off switch, plugs for the back of the lights, inline relays, source for power, source for ground, mounting hardware, sticker, instructions, and then the lights. So I was trying to decide where I wanted to mount these lights, either somewhere here on the front bumper or up top. This is a good spot to mount lights, but I already have these Baja Design Squadron Sports. These are a pretty narrow beam, so they shoot really far. So with that in mind, I want to put something a little bit lower here to kind of shoot more of a wider fog field of view. Here's what I have in mind for placement on these lights. If I can get them tucked in right around here, or a little more centered right around here, that's where I want them to be. Kind of protected by the shackle and then protected by our top bumper bar here. Give us a nice lower perspective and a wider beam of light. I had these tabs already lying around, but the cool part about these lights are they're super easy to adjust, and you get almost like 360 degrees of mounting surface, so a lot of possibilities for if you're looking for a good spot to mount them. Weld the tab on the back side there. And I think that's kind of what we're gonna go for. Keep it pretty low key. So wiring these in is actually really simple since it comes with a full harness that's ready to go. Long before we had any type of deal with Auxbeam or any lights from them, I bought this Auxbeam switch panel. Basically it's installed where the old ashtray is on this cool little mount that somebody made. I forget who made it, somebody on 2.0, which allows me to run all my accessories through this panel. So for the new lights, I want to run them through this panel as well because we have extra space for it. Our Baja Designs lights are already hooked up to the windshield. Our floodlights are these ones that we just installed, so we're gonna wire our new lights to this flood button, and I'll show you where this routes to. We're running all of our accessories here. This unit connects to our battery for our power and ground, and then we just run our accessories off of our optional wires here. We're gonna modify our harness that came with the kit. So right here, we have a junction where it goes 2 into 1. Snipper down here where it's 1, so we can just tie this straight into our new setup. This is the main unit that came with the lights that we got, so we're gonna set this aside, probably use it for something else. So just to show you what I did, 3 wires coming out of a harness. I only assumed 1 was ground, black, so we grounded it out here. 2, since these lights have 2 different options, there's a daytime running light, and then there's the brighter white light. So we gave each of these their own power source in our Auxbeam panel. You just unscrew that, slide in your raw wire, and then it goes there. So now we're all hooked up, and then we're all hooked up in here. So now when we hit our switches, so now we have lights. So since this is all kind of slapped together and looking pretty good, I'm gonna take some time to clean all this up, take the lights back off, paint our new mounts, and then we'll be good to test. Stock headlights, Auxbeam, Baja Designs. All right, so as you can see, we have the Auxbeam lights on here, mounted, wired, everything's ready to go. Just about tucked behind the bumper here, and it kind of fills this empty space here. As you can tell, the lights are already dirty, but also you can tell they're upside down. The Auxbeam logo is here upside down, and we have our daytime running light is here on the bottom. 2 different switches. To conclude, I have those Baja Designs lights there, which are spot and they're super bright and they work really well. Stock headlights really suck. These Auxbeam lights, they work great. But I think with the Auxbeam lights, with these lights in particular, if you're gonna get these lights, it's the only light you're gonna need. It shoots far enough, it's wide enough. It also has the daytime running light feature, which is super cool. If I ran just these lights, I would probably either move them up there to where those lights are, or keep them where they're at and wire in this running light to power off of, you know, your normal stock Suzuki Samurai running lights. That way it's all in one switch, and then those are coming on all the time and they stay running. Thank you again, Auxbeam, for giving us another chance to try out more lights. We really appreciate the support so far, and if you can get something valuable out of these videos, that's what I'm hoping I can really be here for. Thank you for watching, and we'll catch you on the next one.